Yes, good morning, children. Chapter number 17. Today we are going to learn about religion and society in early times here. Religion is very well matam. Society means okay, samastha. So India is a multi-religious country. I'm sure, right? In India, in our country, more than one religion here, right? Hindu, Muslims, Christianity, Jainism, Buddhism, Sikhism. People worship gods and goddesses in many ways here. They worship the gods and goddesses in different ways. Some people offer flowers to their sacred idols. Some perform their yagnas. Some chant only hymns silently, and some don't worship any idols also. Right? Some people never pray at all here. Stand. Now let us read about some religious practices and belief of people of the earlier Indian society at the times how they beliefs. అంటే ఆ టైంలో మన ప్రజలు ఎలా పూజించేవాళ్ళు. Understand different godsని, different goddessesని. Understand they used to pray. Hunters and gatherers are the relatives. You had read about the early hunters gatherers here. We know a little about their religious beliefs from their paintings and burials here. మనం ఇప్పుడు కూడా గుర్తురండి వాళ్ళ చిత్రాలలో మనం గీస్తూ ఉంటాము. స్టాండ్. సో బిలీఫ్స్ అండ్ ఫ్రమ్ దర్ పెయింటింగ్స్ అండ్ బరియల్స్ హియర్. అంటే బిలీఫ్ అంటే అలా దేవుడు ఉన్నాడు, ఈయన దేవుడు అని మనం బొమ్మలు గీస్తూ ఉంటాం. We can also know about their religion by studying the religion today's hunters gatherers like చెంచూస్ హియర్. ఎగ్జాంపుల్ టేక్ చెంచూస్. చూస్తుంటే వాళ్ళు ఎలా ప్రే చేస్తారు, వాళ్ళ గాడ్ ఏంటిది అది ఏంటిది అనేది మనం తెలుసుకుంటాం. ఇప్పుడు ఇట్ అపియర్స్ దట్ పెయింటింగ్ అండ్ డ్యాన్స్ వేర్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ పార్ట్స్ ఆఫ్ రిలీజియస్ లైఫ్ ఆఫ్ హంటర్స్ అండ్ గ్యాదర్స్ హియర్. అంటే అబ్స్ట్రాక్ట్ ప్రతి దేవుడు ప్రతి దేవత విగ్రహాలు అనేది ఉంటాయి మనకి. They probably painted and hunting scenes or dance in imitate a hunting scene and believe that it is good a good hunt here. And the pictures like pictures design చేసుకుంటారు. They also dance hand in hand. Hunting gatherers and believe that the foresters or wild animals were scattered and had to worship here. అంటే ఇలాంటి బొమ్మలు అంటే రాయి మీద బొమ్మలు డిజైన్ చేసేసుకుని వాళ్ళు ఏం చేసేవాళ్ళు అంటే ఇది మా దేవుడు ఇది మా దేవత అని పూజించేవాళ్ళు. యానిమల్స్ షుడ్ బి కిల్డ్ ఎక్స్పెక్టెడ్ ఫర్ నీడెడ్ ఇయర్. అంటే వాళ్ళు యానిమల్స్ సాక్రిఫై చేసేవాళ్ళు. ఈ పండుగకి ఇలా దేవతకి ఇలా మనం ఇట్లా మేకలు పోయాలి ఎప్పుడు పోయాలని దే యూజ్డ్ టు సాక్రిఫైస్. They worshipped many animals too by drawing the pictures and caves also. Means so many are there they worshipped because so many drawings are there and so many caves means guhalu unnayani. Look at this headdress here, the decorations of these arms and stipes in the hand here. See that how they decorated about with like gods. The changes is designed like this. So archaeological excavations show that many early hunters buried in the data along with some objects of use. Probably they believe that life continues even after death. Hence made these arrangements for the afterlife of the dead persons here. Means at the time they thought that after death also we have a life. They thought so they used to bury it in the soil. Human beings. After 20th century in Tamil it called as Periyapuram and described the religious practices of hunter gatherers and living near Srikalahasti and narrates the famous story of Bhatta Kannappa. You know very well Bhatta Kannappa story. He acted as a priest and made of offerings of meat, honey, fruits and flowers to goddesses Mahashiva. Bhatta Kannappa used to offer his seem. He offers meat also, honey it seems, fruits it seems, as well as to Mahashiva. To this day, Chenchus of Nallamala hills worship foresters goddesses called Garalam Gangama by making offers to her and by dancing here. So Chenchus used to pray the god dance goddesses, that is Gangama. So they also worship Malaya, Sisalam and Nasima Ahobilam. They believe that these gods had married to Chenchus girls and therefore they were their sons-in-laws here. That means they thought that means these people they married Chenchus girls it seems. That's why they are praying to God like this. So early farmers of and hunters means archaeological excavations early villages show that they probably worship mother goddesses on Mother Earth here. Means they are going to pray mother goddesses means motherland. They probably believe that crops and cattle are going to prosper with their blessings only. Because praying to motherland only they are going to become rich. Blessings from mother goddesses. We are worshipped in the form of small images or simply in the form of stone, tree or plant here. How they are worshipping? They are worshipping on stone, they are worshipping on tree or they are worshipping on plant here. The early animals headers of the Deccan had left behind ash motes are there. Some archaeologists believe that this may be the remains of seasonal bonfire, like so just as people still do on Holi, Deepavali, Pongal festivals also. Still we are also celebrating different festivals. Holi also celebrating, Diwali also celebrating and Pongal. Okay, from past onwards. So shepherds in India today are known as different names known as countries called Dhangar in Maharashtra, Kurbus in Karnataka, Kurma or Golla Yadav in Telangana, Andhra Pradesh here. Means is to call shepherds. Gollorani lantaru manam. So coming to the worship a special deities here. Ante ee Gollova ledante different deities goddesses ని పూజించేవాళ్ళు. That is Mallana or Birappa or Renuka or Ellamma or Maisamma or Pocham etc. in Telangana, Andhra Pradesh and Karnataka, the people used to pray these goddesses here. So farmer also need rarer animals and also close interaction with the elders here. Means they go and offer the animals, it seems. A common mode of worship is by building small shrines for these gods and goddesses in the corner of the village here. So you can see every villages, you can see like Pochamma, Ellamma, all these goddesses are there. So on special occasions are organized in which animals like ram, cock are sacrificed, cooker rice offerings are made by the entire community here. So they used to cocks as well as they are going to ram, means gorilla. Right, they used to offer. They usually pray for God good harvest, freedom from disease and welfare of children here. Means why they are offering all this animal means welfare of the children as well as for their development, as well as blessing from goddesses. Or people have been worshipping several trees like people, neem, jami, banyan and plants like tulsi. Also today also we are praying to gods like goddesses tulsi. Portraits from every ancient times have pictures of people is painted on them, indicating that people had great regard for this peace. Many farmers communities also worship animals. Also we used to worship like elephants and the tigers, snakes and monkeys, etc. I believe that these pictures have their stand originally Asian period here. It's not coming from modern periods. From Asian period also they are praying to elephant is also god, tiger, lion as well as snakes and monkeys. Religion in Indus Valley civilization here. Now we are going to talk about Indus Valley civilization. Several cities emerged in the northwestern parts of the subcontinent in the plains of Indus River 4,600 years ago here. Indus River, okay, Indus. Understand? That's why you are going to Indus Valley. At that time, most of the people lived in the 4,600 years back only. These cities were lasted for nearly 900 years and then declined here. This is called Harappan culture here. Slowly step by step decreasing it seems. These cities were inhabited by making kinds of craftspersons. Stand. They should do different works at the time. Potters are there, carpenters are there, stone bed makers are there, gold and silver jewelers and weavers and coppersmiths and masons. So many persons were living in this area, that is Indus civilization area. So coming to next, among these mines and baths and granites and storehouses, public buildings, roads, drains and houses of ordinary people are found here. So they have good facilities also available in this area. There is a drains are there, public facilities are available, storing houses is there, drains are there. However, until now, no big temple was found here. Means there is no big temple in this area. So several mother goddesses figures were found here. So many mother goddesses are there, it seems, in this Indus Valley civilization. So it also seems that they have several trees, including the people and scared and also probably worshipping some animals also. Means they are worshipping some animals. I told some animals, lion, tiger, and snakes and monkeys. They used to worship like god and goddesses. Pictures of the male gods were also found here, but we can find pictures of gods stand on the walls. So, religions of the Vedas you are going on. Vedas are the earliest surviving literature of the Indian subcontinent here. Stand. Indian subcontinent literatures. Vedas, you know, Rig Veda. What are 4 Vedas are there? We have 4 Vedas are there. Rig Veda, Yajurveda, Samaveda and Atharvaveda. Stand. Of this, Rig Veda is the oldest and was composed about 3,500 years. Rig Veda is the last 3,500 years back is there, it seems. That is the oldest Veda. Rig Veda is. The Vedas composed by rishis, it seems. Rishis, you know, very well, Munulu. And consider hymns and prayers for the welfare of the Yajna Nishavan. These hymns were prayers of various gods and goddesses, it seems. These 3 gods were especially important here. What are 3 gods here? Agni god and god of fire and Indra, a wearer of god. Stand. Agni means the god of fire and Indra means a wearer of god. And Soma means a plant from which is special drink of various prepared here. So 3 gods are very important. Priests taught the students to recite and memorize each symbol and word and sentence bit by bit with great care. It seems. Most of the hymns were composed, thought and done by many means Ignas they used to know. There were chants are there like Om Namah Shivaya, like this. These are chants they used to play at the time. A few were composed by women also steps. Hymns were recited mainly during the performance of yajnas or rituals, during which offerings were made to fire here. Means they used to fire yajnas to get, for example, we don't have any rains. If we did not get any children, we used to pray gods and by doing yajnas. So let us read hymns and try to see what to pray for a year. So there are many prayers in the Rig Veda. So there seems to pray for we are praying for cattle purpose, we are praying for children purpose, we are actually expect horses also. Historical who studied the Vedas guess from the descriptions that Vedic peoples mainly read rare like animals, cows and horses here. So Vedic people they have a stand domestic animals. They used to cows and horses it seems. They lived in the northwest part of India, is in the region between the Hindu mountains and Yamuna river here. These people are staying in two places here. Number one place is Hindu mountains and come to second place is Yamuna river here. So the Vedic people lived in small jans or tribal habitations, each with own leaders or the seems here. The tribes also had some priests called Brahmins who perform the sacrifice and the ritual the Hemans here. So here also Brahmins are there. They are also going to so many yagnas it seems here. So they were given gifts by the leaders and the ordinary people of the tribes here. So they used to give ordinary people to give gifts also it seems. These tribes often had to fight for each other the control over cows here. These tribes means the people who are living in the forest area. They are fighting for cows it seems, patches and water sources. Horses were younged in a chariot that they used in the battles that were fought to capture cattle here. Fought to capture for cattle. They used to fight for cattle ships. They get the cattle. So we're going to stop here tomorrow and continue the lesson.